So we saw Joker. No one in the theater, of course. I didn't need to buy 3 seats again. We always buy 3 seats. People go, why not 4? Don't you need a buffer for Jules too? Nope, just me. We went to see Joker. There was nobody there. We sat right in the middle. We watched it on the big screen. Now, I'll tell you this. I saw all the hate, of course, like everyone did. I was so excited when because I hated Joker 1. I despised it, remember? I told you I hate this Joker. I thought that was so disgusting. I hated it so much. And I also hated all the love for Joker. I found that to be ridiculous. P. Diddy dressed up as Joker every day. Remember this? Men all over really connecting with Joker. I thought his name was The Joker. I guess all of a sudden it's Joker. Okay. Everybody in the movie. Did you see what Joker did? You mean The Joker? Maybe that's the problem with the film. It's The Joker, not Joker. And you just call him in Joker. I don't even think The Joker from the first movie established himself as much as the second movie thinks he did. I don't understand where that all came from, but whatever. In the movie universe. So when I saw all the hate for Joker 2, and it was so funny, when it was announced, when Joker 2 was announced, Jules told me right away, it's going to be a musical. And I go, oh, wow, that's crazy. I don't think the fans are going to like that, but maybe they have some tricks up their sleeve. Now, we went back and watched the trailers because when Joker 2 came out, everybody was talking about how they were appalled. They left the theater, and they all said this. They didn't know it was going to be a musical. And I said, wait a minute. I go, Jules, play me the Joker 2 trailers. And we watched them. Now, when we saw those trailers, we knew it was going to be a musical because we read Variety and the LA Times. But we rewatched the trailers, and unless you knew from the interviews or unless you were following the story that when they announced it, the trailers actually don't explain that it's a musical at all. Sure, there's music in the trailer, but there's music in every trailer. I think most fans assumed that was just a montage of the movie. And when they saw him singing maybe in the trailer, well, the Joker's probably singing to himself crazily while he walks down a hall. Who knows? But when that movie came out, opening night, we were watching the reviews pour in, and really thousands of nerds did not know it was going to be a musical going in. They quickly learned, of course, that night, but so many people went to that movie not knowing. We couldn't believe it. So we're reading all these bad reviews, and we hated Joker 1, remember? So I start getting a big smile on my face. I go, Jules, I think we're going to love Joker 2. Because what if I was thinking, oh, these guys just all hate music. Like so many people hate music, especially like Joker fans. Like people really do hate music. Like everyone listened to music when they were a kid and a teen. And then most men stopped listening to music after college and never returned. And then music passed them by. And now they think they hate all new music. And they only listen to the old stuff they used to listen to or not at all. Most men on the internet are just watching podcasts now. There's no time in their life for music. I hope to God that all of you make time for music. It's very important. You should be listening to music every day, privately. Think about that. If you're one of these people out there and you go, whoa, I haven't listened to music on my own by choice in like a month, maybe even longer. I have a tip for you. Start getting into music. It must be heard at least once a day by choice, not just in the background. You must. So I go, oh my God, what if everyone hates Joker 2 because of the music? But I bet it's going to be awesome. Like the trailer, the color, the cinematography looked awesome. What if the music is awesome? Because I love music of all kinds. So I'm going, we're probably going to really like this. Then we get to the theater and we watched it. And we really wanted to come here and say, we loved it. And we do, of course. We love it. But those weren't the best songs.
The Joker's just kind of a fucking moron. Like, he's actually just kind of an idiot.
But if you dressed up like the Joker and bought all his stuff and loved the Joker and watched it 1,000 times, oh no, you can't start saying...
The Joker's just kind of a fucking moron. Like, he's actually just kind of an idiot.
That's Penguin's OZ Charlie, that long-haired freak. He's kind of an idiot? He's kind of a moron? What are you talking about? That has nothing to do with
When I heard that, I couldn't stop saying.
Now, what I'm not hearing from anybody is people talking about Joker's black scent in the courtroom scene. Have you seen this? Where he starts going, "Sweet child."
I don't think anybody's...
Why is nobody talking about that?
He
started...
I searched Joker black scent on Twitter, and there was like 2 tweets, and
So,
I haven't seen this mentioned.
In the
elsewhere.
theater, he's in court, and he decides to represent himself. And then he starts doing this crazy black voice. Now, obviously, it was him trying to do a Southern lawyer's voice. I've even seen people do this type of lawyer. It was like the My Cousin Vinny prosecutor. Remember from My Cousin Vinny, a fabulous film. But it, to me, was a black man's voice from the South. So we were bursting out laughing in the theater, and the other people that were there, they weren't laughing at all. We were dying laughing.
He was like,
at that.
don't know.
I have very little to say. I mean, this is really all I have to say.
The only thing I remembered when we left the theater was that he had a black scent at one point.
Tim Dillon.
That every song went, I don't.
Every song. Here's the problem. Every song started the same way, where it's like people badly, slowly singing, and then it transformed. But it never fully transformed into a good song. Like, they could have made the songs good, I suppose, and then it would have been better. Tim Dillon was in it. Now, no one's talking about this. Tim Dillon has gone ahead and slammed the Joker, okay? His thing is he's going to rip on the Joker, and everyone's applauding him. No one's talking about how fat and nerdy Tim looked in the Joker. Do we have... Type in Tim Dillon Joker 2, see if you could get a screenshot of what he looked like. Now, he was one of the prison guards working the phones, but they gave him a little kid's haircut, and he was all clean cut with that little haircut. He looked so fat and, you know, he is gay, but he looked so Jewishy. I don't know. That's another way to describe. Mike loved how they depicted Arkham. That's one of my notes from Joker. I love jail and court. I love feeling like I'm in jail, so that was a great movie.
We sat down in the theater and I realized that he was going to be in fucking jail the whole movie. I thought you were going to walk out.
I tell people all that, I hope you know this about me. I hate prison movies, jail movies, and courtroom movies. I couldn't even watch the on-cinema court trial of Tim Heidecker because I hate being in court. To me, that's like such an icky feeling. So, yeah, I couldn't believe the Joker was like a prison movie. That sucked so bad for me. But I did love Arkham. What's Arkham?
The prison, I guess. I don't know much about it.
I thought Arkham was a town.
I don't know.
That's Gotham. Now, are they in Gotham or Arkham? I hate this fucking Joker. I hope you guys learned your lesson. Stop with the fucking Joker. You don't connect to him. He's not cool. He was never cool. And I hope you learned your lesson. Enough with this Joker. Okay,
yes,
y'all got what you deserve.
That it was like the trial of Tim Heidecker.
Yeah,
that's what we were saying. We talk in the theater.
I don't even have any other notes here. Here's another note. Anyway, we loved it.